In this lecture, we take one more example on complex numbers which is based on the modulus and argument of a complex number. The question is, if Z1 and Z2 are two complex numbers such that mod of Z1 plus Z2, which is equal to mod of Z1 minus Z2, then so that amplitude of Z1 divided by Z2 equal to pi by 2. So let us try to solve this question. So let Z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1 and Z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2. Then consider mod of Z1 plus Z2 is equal to mod of Z1 minus Z2. Let us substitute the value of, let us first square on both the sides. So Z1 plus Z2 mod of Z1 plus Z2 whole square equal to mod of Z1 minus Z2 whole square. Let us substitute the value of Z1 and Z2. So Z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1 plus Z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2 and whole modulus and whole square, which is equal to modulus of x1 plus iy1, the value of Z1, x1 plus iy1 minus the value of Z2 is x2 plus iy2 whole square. Now let us try to write down the real part with real part. So x1 plus x2, and we can take I common from these two terms. I is common, and then uh, y1 plus y2 in another bracket, whole modulus square, which is equal to x1 minus x2 plus I times of y1 minus y2 modulus whole square. And now we know that what is the modulus of x plus iy? It is nothing but root over x square plus y square. So let us take the modulus of this. This will be x1 plus x2 whole square plus y1 plus y2 whole square. And since it is already square, so this square and square root will cancel and we have the same term. And similarly, x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Let us apply the formula a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square. Then x1 plus x2 whole square is x1 square plus x2 square plus 2x1 x2. Similarly, y1 plus y2 whole square equal to y1 square plus y2 square plus 2y1 y2. And then this is a minus b whole square is x1 square minus x2 square minus x1 square plus x2 square minus 2x1 x2 plus y1 square plus y2 square minus 2y1 y2. So out of that, this x1 square, x1 square, x2 square, x2 square, y1 square, y1 square, y2 square, y2 square, all this term will cancel and we have this 2x1, 2x1, x2. And if we transpose this 2x1, x2 to the left-hand side, it will become 4x1, x2. Similarly, 2y1, y2. And if we transpose this to left-hand side, it will again become 4y1, y2. And if we divide whole equation by 4, we have x1, x2 plus y1, y2, which is equal to 0. So let us give this equation number 1. Now, we have to show that amplitude of Z1 upon Z2 equal to pi by 2. So let us take the left hand side, which is amplitude of Z1 upon Z2. Now we know that the formula that argument of Z1 upon Z2 or amplitude of Z1 upon Z2 is equal to argument of Z1 minus argument of Z2. So this can be written as amplitude of Z1 minus amplitude of Z2. Now what is the value of, let us put the value of Z1, it is x amplitude of x1 plus Iy1. Similarly, the value of Z2 is x2 plus Iy2. So this will become amplitude of x1 plus Iy1 minus amplitude of x2 plus Iy2. Now we know that what is the amplitude of argument or amplitude of x plus Iy, which is given by theta. It is nothing but the tan inverse of y by x. And now we are considering this argument in the first quadrant. So this is tan inverse of y1 x1 minus tan inverse of y2 x2. Again, we know that there is a formula for tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y, which is given by tan inverse of x minus y upon 1 plus xy. So here in place of x, it is y1 x1. In place of y, it is y2 x2. So y1 x1 minus y2 x2 divided by 1 plus y1 x1 into y2 x2. Let us again simplify it. The LCM of this is x1 x2. So x2 y1 minus x1 y2 whole divided by x1 x2. Similarly, in the denominator, LCM is x1 x2 and this is 1 upon 1. So x1 x2 plus y1 y2 upon x1 x2. So this x1 x2 will cancel, and we know that this x1 x2 plus y1 y2 from the equation number 1, this is 0, this part is 0. So x2 y1 minus x1 y2 divided by 0. So this will become infinity. So which tan inverse of infinity is given by pi by 2, and which is the right hand side. So hence we prove that if z1 z2 mod of z1 z2, which is equal to uh, mod of z1 plus z2, which is equal to minus mod of minus z1 z2, then amplitude of z1 z2, which is equal to amplitude of z1 by z2, which is equal to pi by 2. So this is the final result. Thank you.